Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tonight's the night I'm breaking free. No change, no rules, just me. I've been walking in the shadows, waiting for my turn. Playing by the rules, but they got nothing left to burn. The fire's in my veins, now I'm done with standing still. Gonna climb this mountain, bend it to my will. They said stay in line, just do as you're told. But I was never made for a life so cold. The rhythm of my heart beats loud and strong. This is my anthem, my victory song. Echoes of the dreams they left behind, but I've got a map of courage and I'm steering my own mind. Let the neon lights guide me through this endless fight. I'll write my name in the starlight before the break of night. They said stay in line, just do as you're told, but I was never made for a life so cold. The rhythm of my heart beats loud and strong. This is my anthem, my victory song. I'm ruling my
What's going on, everybody? Holy cow, look at all you beautiful people over on Twitch. Haha, what's going on? When you gonna start? Here in just a minute. It's gonna be like 10 minutes early. What's up, Debbie? Wifey? Esteban? YBTV? Bye, Oliver, Evan. Oh my gosh, Yo Soy! What is going on, everybody? Little bit rushed today. It is just a simple print chat stream, so we're just going to enjoy each other's company and make some stuff. But I am doing well. I'm doing very well. You and son, hello, hello. Kamari, what's going on?
I'm moving my own world, lighting up the sky, turning all the doubts into sparks that fly.
Yo, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? What song is this? This is my song. I wrote it. It will be available up on Spotify shortly, as well as other major places. Give me just a second, everybody. I am so scatterbrained right now. I was like, okay, I know I gotta do this. But, and then I forgot. I forgot how. I forgot what I was doing. I forgot how. I forgot everything. Oh, what's going on, everybody? So, we actually did print this morning because I thought about it. I was like, I need a watering can for the, let's see. Hey, where's the painting can? Oh, it's unplugged. Holy cow. How did I get unplugged? Holy smokes. Plug it back in. There we go. Back to me. Go to the painting can. Really? You're going to do this to me now? All right, we're going to fix this. Just stand by. There we are. All right, so you guys haven't seen them so far. We have plants growing over there underneath the lights. And we have peppers and we have some apple trees. So, yeah, the cats probably did. Raj, what's going on, my friend? Tappy, welcome, welcome, welcome. But I needed a watering can. So, yeah, let's go grab that thing off the printer because it got done just a little bit ago. Oh, Jesus, this hurts. Anyway, take a look, everybody. Printed it extra, extra, extra strong. It's supposed to hold about a liter of water. We'll find out. It's cool, you know. Well, it's just a watering can. It's a simple watering can for small plants. So, yeah, it came out beautiful though. Very nice, very nice indeed. No supports needed. Uh, but what would you guys like to see printed today? I'm still working on the big 300 by 300 printer. It's got some weird issues. The Z-axis, which is going up and down, uh, it thinks 200 millimeters is 20. I'm trying to figure out how that happens. It's just not right. Oh man. Oh, we got to get a goal going here over on the YouTubes. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. And we're gonna go for an hour. And there we go. We got a goal going there. Ah, so what kind of things would you guys like to talk about? What would you like to have printed? Well, you know, what do we want to do today? Did I greet you? I absolutely did, Joel. I absolutely did. Whoa, microphone's way too high. There we go. You guys can probably hear me better now. Ooh. Why would I want to print frogs? I don't have any green filament. But we could do that. Like I said, everybody, this is just a really, really chill stream. Saraba? I don't even know how to pronounce that, but welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know. Or I don't care. I don't know. Wife says she wants a frog. You guys want a frog? Why don't we want a frog? Want a flexi frog? We can do a flexi frog. We'll do a flexi frog. Spell Sirivasan. 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 Oh, okay. Well, hopefully I got that right. So let's go to the, let's see, which printer is this? Nope, not that printer. Let's go to this printer. Yes, the gold, yes. And go to the bed here and let's create a new project. And you guys can't see that because I'm an idiot. Save the existing project. Do you like India? Sure. India's, you know, a fine place. Frog. There we go, guys and gals. We got a frog. All right. So let's take that down to 4 walls and down to 15%. And no support and no brim. Because brim takes things and makes them sticky. Nat Coldplay, what's going on? Christo, hello, hello. Joel, you've said hi like 15 times, but hi again. All right, we got ourselves a little frog. But it does say we're going to have to enable supports, which kind of no bueno, but we'll do it anyway. We'll see what happens. All right. Well, We'll see what happens with this. Usually print and play stuff like this does not work very well. This is a 6-hour print, so it's going to take quite a bit of time. So the end result will be posted up on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and Instagram, as well as the community page of the YouTube. So that particular print is off and running. And we have, multiple printers here. So you gotta alert me on Easter celebration. All right. Sounds good. Bum, 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 bum. So there's a ton of people doing Minecraft stuff because of the Minecraft movie. Anybody seen that thing? I heard that it's kind of nonsense. Uh-oh. Santo, what's going on, my friend? What's going on? How you doing? Welcome, man. But yeah, there were some folks that I was talking to the other day, and they're like, "Don't even bother." And I am not a Minecraft fan whatsoever, but I do enjoy the occasional Jack Black movie. But sadly, I don't think I would enjoy this. Killer, what's up? Welcome. Hi from Spain. Spain. Nice. How's the weather in Spain? Hmm. Look at this. Look at this. Buck Chucks. Buck Chuckets from the Minecraft movie. Buck Chuckets. Handcuffs. All right. Handcuffs. You're so happy. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Normal pain day, and I'm, dealing with it the best I can, and trying to, be on here. And I didn't stream yesterday at all. Missed two different streams. It was just one of those days. I just you know, couldn't do it. Everything hurt so badly. I was like, all right, I am. This ain't happening. So yeah, it was one of those days. But we're here today, and that's what matters, right? We are here today. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't put a full kilogram spool on that thing. That thing would just pop right off. Print a Minecraft tree. Oh God! In order to do that, you'd actually need a color printer, a full color, to do anything of it justice. Shuriken Chinese stars.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup.
Millie, thank you for that tier 1 sub. What the heck? Millie, what band? 6 months? 6 months? All right, Millie. Who are you really? Who are you? 6 months. Holy smokes. Thank you so much. We're almost at a Twitch baby. Happy to make my day. Well, thank you. Oh, let's see what we got here going on, y'all. Huh. I want a printer big enough to actually print a boat, a full-size boat. They actually make them. There's a company, I think it's in Wisconsin right now, that is doing 3D printed boats, and they are absolutely amazing. Look, Minecraft eggs for Easter. Do 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 do. We're just browsing through some of the new uploads and stuff on Printables, which is one of the better sites that I use for finding models to print that I don't design myself. Look at this. There's a full March pack out here for Pokemon, which is completely illegal to sell. But I think I'll download this for my oldest kid because, yeah. Wait, what is this? Check the description. Oh my God, you have to go buy it. That is so hilarious. The sheep are cute. Yeah, sheep are this would be really difficult to print because it'd be slow as Moses. 4 billion overhangs. You enjoy my content, would like to eventually hire me to help you make a board game. Oh, interesting. I'd be down. I'd be down to help. Webcam mount. No kidding. It's a webcam mount. It's a webcam mount. I don't know if you all could tell. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I forgot. We need tunes. There we go. That's much better. No Salama. Welcome. Greetings. Greetings, hombres. Chat, I don't know if anybody noticed, but we surpassed 70,400 followers on Twitch, and we're at almost 12,000 or something like that on YouTube. Something I don't even know anymore. It's a lot. Here, let me go look. No, we are almost at 12,000. We're 11,979 on YouTube. Samuels, is that correct? I don't know if I pronounced that right. What is the time here? It is 12:07 p.m. Mountain Time. And greetings, Argentina. Greetings, Chile. Greetings, Spain. Greetings, India. Greetings everywhere in the world. Everybody is welcome here as long as you practice one thing, and that's kindness. I've been considering if I could raise enough money, 3D, starting to, and get a couple more printers. If I could get a couple more printers, I would start printing off Christmas presents to give away. And a lot of filament. I'd have to raise a lot of money for filament. Oh my gosh. And just take them down to, the local churches and go, here, give these away. Because I tell you what, things are tough right now, everywhere. And a kid getting some gift, even if it's 3D printed one, is better than getting nothing. I'm going to call you Siri, all right? I'm going to call you Siri. Why are you so happy today? I would be down for that too. I support our military 100%, and I would be, the men and women of the United States military. I would be down to get care packages for families. Absolutely. You got a new laptop? That's awesome. That is super awesome. There's a lot of new things up here, but not a lot of things that are interesting to me. Look at this, a Minecraft Oxalot. Well, heck yeah, you're ready to play any sort of game. Offie. You have contacts for ways you can coordinate that? I have a few contacts as well. But I might, reach out to you on that. And I would have to do a fundraiser, and it would have to start pretty quick because, printing a lot of this stuff, it's not quick. Brolo, watching from Chile. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. By the way, everybody, let's, while I'm doing this, let's go over to this camera. Ooh, gotta go fix that. You're an 18-year veteran yourself? Well, thank you for your service. Almost all of my friends are veterans. I'm not one. I never got the privilege. Oh, God, because of that. Clog nozzle on that printer. This is one of the things you deal with 3D printing. Let me stop it. Make sure I selected the right one. Yep, 04 nozzle. Okay. It is. Unfortunately, my best friend just moved, and we haven't actually been able to see each other in a while. And now it's going to be impossible because we've moved to an area that I have no transportation to get to. So that's going to be fun. Well, give me just a second, everybody. I'm going to be trying to fix this printer real quick. So I won't miss anything in chat. Boyka, thank you. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 20. I appreciate you. That is amazingly generous. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Now let's get her fixed up. I can see it right there. There's a little chunk of metal right on the filament. It just popped right out. How about that? See? See? Gotta ask, boy, where are you from? That is a currency I don't recognize. That is so cool. I always enjoy that, no matter what the amounts are, is, getting to know people from different places in the world. Millie, absolutely, absolutely. It's Indian currency? Oh, nice. Oh, okay. I've never gotten a tip from anybody in India, so that's actually very, very amazing. I appreciate it. Let's try this again. What is going on with my TV? Does anybody else's Fire TVs? Are they just rebooting right now, just constantly? Because that's what this one's doing in here. It's driving me insane. Boyka, thank you very much. I appreciate you. The problem with your laptop is you have a 512 gig SSD. Yeah, that is a problem. You can only handle 1 or 2 bigger games. But, you know, just save your pennies and, you know, buy another. Buy a big M.2 drive, like a 4 terabyte. That way you just don't worry about it no more. See, my computer, I actually have the same problem. This big honking machine right here. Here, let me show you guys. This big honking machine. Ow! Let's turn the camera over here. This whole setup right here. It is completely out of drive space. I've got 2 1 terabyte M.2 drives in this thing, and it has no drive space left in it. Oh, excuse me. See if printing cam works there. Yeah, there we go. You've been working on a board game based on the Taylor Classic Final Fantasy Tactics from the... Oh, wow. God, I haven't heard that in a long time. Final Fantasy Tactics. That's cool. Huh. Why is it I'm having problems with the Z offsets on all of my all my printers today? Literally, this printer was just working perfectly 3 hours ago. There we go. It's Debbie Webb. You managed to mechanically make the game work as a multiplayer arena-style board game. That is awesome. I mean, oh gosh, it's doing it again. You know what? We're gonna make a silver frog, y'all. We're gonna put this over on the Flash Forge printer. It's got silver in it, but that's all right. File, new project, discard. Where's my frog? There's my frog. Slice the plate. Oh, we need 3 walls. Cancel slice. Reslice. Here we go. And we gotta enable support, which I don't like doing on these models. But we'll do grid. Marco! Yes, thank you for being here, my friend. I appreciate you. That's pretty cool, Melly. That is very cool. And this is the difference between modern day printers and non-modern day printers, everybody. Modern day printers, a 6-hour print turns into 2 hours. Just the way it is. But with this print, it's going to take a lot of cleanup. But let's do it. Again, thank you for being here, Marco. I appreciate you. Now, if the camera will ever work, that'll be great. Find out what's going on with this thing. Oh, there we go. Finally. A silver flexi frog. Just the type of thing that Alex Jones was talking about. Maybe we'll give it, 2 heads and 3 peens. I don't know. It would be awesome if you could commission a black match from the series. That'd be interesting, yeah. Well, this thing is warming up, you guys. Give me just a second. I gotta go work on a couple printers because there's something wrong. It happens to resemble Vivi from FF9. Interesting. I don't know a lot about the Final Fantasy series, to be honest with you. I paid attention in Final Fantasy, the first one, and I've been paying attention with 14 because everybody I know plays it, including my wife's little sister, who's family to me. Excuse me. That's pretty cool, Millie. That's pretty cool. So I sent off a couple sponsorship requests specifically for the purpose of printing cosplay and game-related props. Game and movie-related, I should say. I'm hoping to hear back from them sometime next week on those. If that is absolutely possible, then we'll have some really cool things to print out. And I'm hoping to get a couple of the much larger printers in the very near future. That way we can actually print off full-size helmets and so forth. Because right now the only one I can print off full-size helmets is my Ender 3 Max Neo, and it's a 300 by 300. The problem with that right now is we did a board swap on it, and I'm still getting things figured out. Of course, times. There we go. So let's, we already homed this thing. Let's home it once again, and I'm going to do a bed calibration on this printer because it does not seem to want to do what it's supposed to do. I do have another sponsorship that was actually offered to me, and It's a game sponsorship. I can't tell you guys which game it is yet, but we're hashing out the details on that one. They mostly want to see an old man play a video game. That's pretty much what it is. I mean, all of you guys have opened up so many doors that it's been quite stressful and fun at the same time. I mean, we're coming up on, between all the social medias, all the new followers and everything, coming up on close to 200,000. I mean, I probably could. Da Vinci, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? How's it going? We got lots of cameras in here. All right, doing a bed calibration on that printer. Now, the Ender 3 Max has got a weird issue, like I said. This printer here, where is it? The Max. Come on, you can do it. Come on, camera. That's the problem with these IP cameras, is they're so slow. You're enjoying Age of Wonders 4? Well, that's awesome. But this printer here, for some reason, the Z-axis will not set itself. But here's something even more interesting. If I go 25 millimeters up, this is as high as it goes. It tells me that I must, oh wait, I have to home it again. Never mind. But no, it's just very strange. It thinks 200 millimeters is 20. It is so interesting. And I'm not quite sure just how that happened. I mean, obviously it's something in my configuration. I just don't know what yet. So if I do 25, it thinks that's 25 millimeters. Check the manual. No, there's no manual for this now. This thing's completely custom now. Yeah, I wish there was a manual for it. So. But look at that. 25, 25 is like 5 millimeters. I've been trying to figure this out for like 2 days now. Yeah, I mean, so you can set the Z offset. Why would I need to? Huh, that's interesting. See, the bed's fine in that printer. Well, see, Melly, it's something within the configuration of the actual printer itself. Here, I'll show you here. So, not this printer, this one here. So if we go down to machine and go down to printer config, there is something in the stepper configuration or the stepper Z in the micro steps. So if we go over here and we do flipper micro steps, PMC 209, the axis. So that's what would set how high it actually ends up being. It's a stepper driver setting that's hardwired on the Creality boards. Oh, so I can actually remove that? DaVinci, can I remove that? Let's try it anyway. The worst thing we can do is put it back in. I mean, pretty much that's what we're doing is, you know, playing with it. Oh, nope, see? Because it must be specified. So let's double it. Because the last thing I printed on this thing yesterday, it squished it. I printed an entire Slimer from Ghostbusters, and it was supposed to be about yay tall, about 3.5, 4 inches tall, and it printed it this tall. Just smushed the living snot out of it. So let's see here. What's up, Diadems? How you doing? Reptor, greetings from Santiago, Chile. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, so if we go up. Nope, it does the same thing.
Yup.
The same thing. Ren192, thank you for that Prime sub. You only get one of those per month, and you decided to give it to me, which means it is extraordinarily special. Thank you. Yeah, rotation distance is the most likely. Yeah. I just don't know what to set it to. I mean, look at that. I pushed... this was... Okay, let me rehome this. We just set it to 32 instead of 16. Yeah, it's got dual lead screws. Yeah, it's this printer on screen, the Ender 3 Max Neo that we did the board swap on the other day. Oh yeah, I love having problems like this. It's always fun to solve issues. So if we go and we've already homed it, So if we take Z and go up 25, that's where it thinks 25 is. Yo, Fondon, what's going on? I've got plenty of feeler gauges, but that's not going to help in this case. It thinks 25 millimeters going up is 5. It actually does 5, but you push 25. So here, let's rehome it. Lead screws are usually metric M8s with 2 pitch, which is generally a rotation distance of 8. Well, that would make sense. You're right. Let's see if it works. Let's rehome it. So something definitely changed. It has not been that fast. So if we go up 25, holy crap, that's 25. See, Da Vinci, you nailed it. You nailed it. Look at this. Meow, meow, meow. So if I take it up to, say, 310, which 320 is the max. Oh, yeah, there she goes. All right. Yeah, yep. The biggest change is the number of start threads. Oh, that's actually a good point. Oh, yeah. No. Well, the question would be, now let's rehome this thing. Reset the Z offset, because I don't have a probe on it right now because I burned it up when we did the board change. I will say I burned it up when we did the board change. So we're gonna go. Yeah, I burnt up. It was a CR Touch, and now I just need to I need to get a little bit of money so I can go order a BL Touch, so I can just plug and play onto the board for now until I can. I'm gonna convert this whole machine over to. I was convinced to not do a mini stealth burner on it. Yeah, they really foobarred the colors of the wiring. They definitely did. But I was convinced recently to not use the mini stealth burner, but to put a dragon burner on this ender. I know, a hot on black. That doesn't make any sense. All right. Drop her down, drop her down, drop her down. Get closer to 1. That's 0. All right, leave it at 1, and then we'll get the old piece of paper out. So let's drop it down. In just a second, guys, we'll check on that print of the Pro. But I would really like to get something printing on this machine too. A little bit more up. Just a little bit. Wait, I'm going down. No change in position. Reach stepper resolution. What the heck does that mean? That was weird. This is a delicate process that gives you a lot of exercise. In my case, it's kind of painful. Just a little bit more squish. Let's go down. There we go. Good, do it. Oh. Accept. Save config. Much easier to do right there in the printer. Yeah, it does. Except for I don't have the screen working. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What's going on here? What is this? Hold on, guys. Position end stop in the section stepper Z must be between the position minimum and the position maximum. All right, so I'm going to have to make this a negative number. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, go back to the camera. Home it. Yeah, it's the TFT 3.5 version 3 that Dan sent to me in that box of goodies. And it's the nightmare screen that nobody is able to get working properly. So I can't even get it working in Marlin mode, which is very, very strange. Where'd Jeremy and Keela send everybody? Or are they still streaming? All right. So this print that I was trying to do here. Let's just get it going and see what happens. Yeah, I do want to, eventually I'll replace that screen when I have a little bit of money. And I'll probably get the little 5-inch touchscreen from Big Tree. Because it's plug and play, so it'll be easy. Easy peasy. Well, while that does its thing, let's go take a look at the 5M. Go check out the frog. Yeah, I hate when I burn up equipment because most of the time I have plenty of spares of stuff. But when it comes to things like probes, like CR touches and stuff, I don't got nothing. I was thinking about adapting a micro switch and just doing it with a micro switch, which I probably could do. I just have to, you know, design a mount for it. Because with a micro switch, you only need 2 wires. You repurposed a 15. See, I had one of those, but it had some weird ass connections that I could not figure out. I got some friends of mine who closed down their coffee shop and they had tossed it out, and I asked them if I could have it, and they're like, sure. And I was going to pull the screen out of it, and I looked at that screen, I was like, what in the world? And it would have never worked because it wasn't serial. It was on a printer bus. It was really weird. Dilly, what's going on? Welcome. This printer is printing a FlexiFrog, and this printer is printing nothing, and this printer is getting ready to try to print a cube, technically. This printer, come on, you can do it. You have a video of your YouTube channel of it booting Clipper in 48 seconds. Nice. I really need to clean this bed. This bed on this ender is just like, this glass bed is so horrible. So let's see. This one we were going to try to print the frog on as well, but there is something going on. Let me, oh, wait. Let me transfer that over. Let me look at the extruder on this. Make sure this is not set. It is set for a 04. Wait, did I change the nozzle size in Clipper? I bet you I didn't. Extruder. Nope. Nozzle diameter, 0.04. Okay, 0.4. I did change it. I will check that video out, DaVinci. What the hell was that? Okay, that printer Z needs a little bit more squish on. Let's go down. Oh, yeah. Yep. Manuel, what's going on, my friend? Welcome. Your original nozzle was a 04, but you turned it into an 08 over the years. Why so big? Just so it prints faster? I mean, I dig the 06 nozzles because I can print fibrous stuff with them, but I just hate the layer lines that they leave. It's horrible. Oh, just wear. But you've never replaced your nozzle? I was going through cleaning up all of my stuff in my drawers and everything in the last couple of days. And, oh God, it's just, I got rid of so much junk. Filled up 2 entire trash bags full of crap in this room. And I still got a lot more to go. Stock printer from 2014. Wow. So there is a new clipper mod, by the way, for the FlashForge printers, and I will be attempting it probably on Wednesday's stream. I've got to get some things together so it'll actually display. So that thing's not printing a damn thing. Look at that. It's just pulling the filament. You now have 3 DaVincis and an SVO3. Nice. I like the Sobol stuff. There's a lot of people that don't, but I do. Ow. Don't do that. Can't wait to get a new probe for this thing. RC Spaceport, it's going well, my friend. How are you? It is going well. Let's go back to this camera. Your next project on the SVO3 is going to be a rotary Y-axis? Yeah, you were saying something about that. What? Trying to figure out, see how that actually works. You got me really curious. What is up, the shrimp father? What is going on, Mr. Martin? How you doing? How you doing? Rotary from a laser engraver. Rotary Y-axis. Yeah, I know what it is. I'm just trying to see how it would actually work. That'd be interesting. You bought your first printer, going to get it finished setting up today. What'd you buy, RC Spaceport? What'd you buy? Which printer did you pick up, my friend? Oh, the X1 Carbon with AMS. A Bamboo fan. Bamboo's not a bad printer. I just don't like their politics right now. And of course, everybody's, now complaining that all the issues that are happening with the H2D, but the X1 Carbon is a very good printer. Very good. And there's lots of really nice mods out there for it too. So congratulations. It's, I wish you a lot of good printing. Mr. Frost, Mr. Frost, how you doing? ¿Cómo está, my friend? Greetings from Mexico. Now, I have a feeling that everything in the 3D printing industry right now is going to be a little bit iffy at the moment until this whole thing with tariffs and stuff is resolved. But the good news is, especially here in the U.S. and North America, is we have a lot of filament companies that are actually going to be start manufacturing on U.S. soil, which will make, filament a little bit cheaper in the long run. It's a rather long tail, but I plan to mount a cylinder and mesh with BL Touch and syncs with the off edges so the bed in stock matches the circumference of the cylinder. I get what you're saying. I really do. That's just, it's hard to visualize, I guess, I think it'll be cool, though. Heck yeah. Oh. Oh, nice Spanish. Un poquito habla español. In other words, I don't speak it very well, but I do speak it. A little bit. A little bit. So, essentially what you'd be doing is making something similar to the Creality rotary laser, right? You come to practice your English. All right, then I won't speak no español. The best way to practice English is singing. That is the best way. Yeah, printing, but not the engraving. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. It'll be fascinating to see how that works. Yeah, I wanted to get, and in case anybody's wondering what we're talking about. This is the Creality Y-axis rotary for their laser, and it allows you to laser engrave things like glasses and cans and all sorts of nifty stuff. And what Da Vinci here is talking about doing, yeah, a hue forge on a cylinder, there you go, is 3D printing on a cylinder. And I mean, that would be like next level. That'll be truly next level. You learn English with music and video games? I mean, don't most American kids learn it from that way too? I mean, think of all the kids that speak rap. They don't speak English, they speak rap. I speak redneck, that's where I'm from. V-tilt and bed mesh will take care of the miscentering. Yeah. I mean, the preciseness that you'd have to have, though, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see that. That'll be awesome. Absolutely awesomeness. Yeah, by the way, everybody, I got really bored today. Let me turn this camera back on over here. So this is yet another Ender 3. I had it in pieces, and I decided to rebuild it today. And it's about 80% done. I just got to do some wiring and print off an electronics case for it. Why is the camera off on every one of these scenes? I don't get it. But yeah, yet another Ender 3 that I had just laying around. Custom hot end setup, dual blowers. I need some 5015 fans too. Well, exactly, Da Vinci. I mean, this is what you do. You take them apart and then you put it back together just for the hell of it. This was my parts machine, and I decided I wanted a fifth printer. You know, just so I could have more frustration with Enders. And not that Enders are bad printers. I mean, the printers that are more modern today for Enders are awesome. You know, especially, you know, their new Core XY systems. And their bed slingers are the newest ones, the high models, the Creality highs, are actually on par or better than Prusa. It's just, these are 10-year-old printers. And I mean, you can mod the living snot out of these things, but it doesn't change the fact that they are 10-year-old printers. I mean, basically, I just kept them around for spare parts and, you know, extrusion. Because let's just be serious for a minute. 4040 extrusion and 2020 extrusion is expensive right now. It's aluminum. Oh. You got the SVO3 with a Creality 2.2.1 board? What the heck? Why is the camera not working? Hello? Well, that's what I'm trying to do, Mr. Frost. I'm trying to show the printer, and the camera is no bueno. Yeah, I paid the power, apparently, because I'm still streaming. Go back to here. Go back to here. Why does this thing not have anything in it? Now the 5M cam, okay, the 5M cam is what we were just on. The Ender Gold camera is not coming up either. Platinum cam comes up perfectly. That's the big one. The painting cam works. Let me copy this. Find out what's going on here. You know, there we go. There. We'll just go over to this thing. There. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? This is a articulating frog is what we're printing right now. Look at the frog. And we're using the cheap Chinese hot end because I couldn't get an actual OEM hot end from FlashForge. And it seems to be working well. Yes, my wife wanted me to print a frog, and I happen to have silver filament in this printer, so we're putting a silver articulated frog. Oh, yeah. So I will be doing the, speaking of that, I will be doing the swap out on the hot end from this printer to the Creality K1C hot end. There's a mod for that. That way I can use volcano nozzles. Yeah. The camera can't even keep up with how fast this thing's going. It's hilarious. It just goes into a blur. Volcano hot end, it can print much higher temperatures, and it's a lot more accurate and stable. Yeah, I will show you guys. This is a volcano hot end. Oh, there's the one from E3D. That's a good one. But they're a tad expensive. Well, it'll be a difficult thing to actually swap it out, but there's mods that you can do for this printer just for that purpose. I just realized I got to clean this printer. It's getting all dusty. Look at it right up there. Look at it right up there where my mouse is. Look at that. You guys see all that dust up there? That's nasty. Well, I only need one hot end. I just need the spare nozzles, which are only like $15 each. I'd actually like to convert all of the printers over to that, but maybe it's just best I actually, we save some of that money and just buy new printers that I can mod later instead of dealing with all these enders. I wouldn't even mind, getting more flash forges, getting like the ADX5. You know, are they starting? Does anybody know, or is Flashforge shipping out the ADX5s now? I mean, they're $400 a piece, something like that, $450. Problem is the bed size. They're small bed size. I need I need at least one good color printer just for doing stuff like this, multicolor, and then I need a large printer with multicolor, 300 millimeter build plate. So that's gonna be the K1 Max with a CFS. Because I mean, yeah, if we're doing cosplay props, almost all cosplay props are sanded and painted. So you just use gray. And, if anybody's doing cosplay stuff, Polymaker's Co-PE, for specifically meant for cosplay, is super cool stuff. It's really nice for sanding. It sands like wood. Cos PE, I think they call it out. Cos PLA, something like that. Yeah. I do think, though, that the Co-PE products are going to actually eventually replace PLA because they just print so much nicer. And speaking of filament, everybody, if you happen to want to help support the channel, donations are great, but I also have an Amazon gift registry. The Co-PE, Copium, Da Vinci. I do have a gift registry on Amazon, and it's got mostly printer stuff, mostly filaments and stuff like that. If you do buy a roll of filament for me, you get to tell me what you want done with it on stream. So I give you, you tell me what you want printed, and we print it out on stream, and eventually it gets done, and I send it to you. Just like I did for the giant articulated dragon that I printed for Adaxium. It'll be shipped out here pretty soon. Just got to get some bucks around me. I know how a lot of you know what I'm talking about. You just kind of run out of money at the middle of the month and you go, what the hell happened? Yeah, that's what happened this month. But, as I say, stuff happens, deal with it and move on. Dilatom, welcome. How is you? Welcome to the stream. I need to get some neon green ASA to replace this front cover. It would look so much cooler in neon acid green. And I think the camera would be able to track it better instead of black. Matter of fact, I want to redo the entire casing that I did with this with neon green and, funny enough, neon pink. You know what I mean, peoples? I'm an 80s kid. I'm Gen X all the way, baby. Neon colors, man. I miss the neon age, honestly. Neon purple, neon green, neon everything. Yeah, the pop green ASA is actually pretty bright, yeah. But so far, I haven't been able to find anybody that's got a true acid neon green. Well, thank you for coming. Muy bien. Ah. Wee, wee. Yeah, I eventually need to actually get the entire case that, you know, put it together on this thing. Oh yeah, I mean, 80s neon color palette. There's the neon color palette right there. I want ASA in every one of those colors. That's what I want. Right there. The Burke, another Mexican. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. ¿Cómo estás? Oh, man. I mean, could you imagine? Maybe I need to send this to, I mean, honestly, who would I send this to? This would, I mean, huh? Because that is a bright, bright green. So you got neon blue, which is teal, neon pink, neon green, neon yellow, and neon purple. And here's even the hex codes for them. I think I did actually have something on a couple of those that were close. That's a TPU. That's Geetex TPU. That's actually some pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, this particular polymaker, the pop green, is fairly close, but it's just not quite there. The pink is actually almost dead on, at least when it's on the spool. But yeah, so K2 plus combo right there. That's one of the ones I'm looking at right there. 300 by 300 by 350 build volume. It is as big of build volume almost as the Ender 3 Neo Max, but it also comes with a CFS, dual cameras too. Yeah, I would. You know, I would be so happy getting like 2 of these. Heck, I want an entire fleet of these things with 16 colors per one. Ha! I mean, can you imagine printing something like that? Can you imagine how many hours it took to print that? Funny enough, we all know, anybody that's printed knows that that was not printed that way, because there's no supports on it. And it goes off the build plate on one side. It was printed in smaller pieces. You know. But, I mean, Reality's actually gotten some pretty cool stuff, like the high combo here. You know, a bed slinger with an AMS. It's $600, but, and I haven't seen too many reviews on these highs. That's one of the things that's weird. You know. I've sent Creality a number of emails going, I'd love to review the high series because there's not a lot of people that have done it. You know? And to only have 100 plus bought in the past month, I'm just going, I'm just saying, Creality, if you're out there, I want to do it. I want it. Ba-da-ba-bum. The funny thing here is 4 of the 5 printers why does this say I purchased a... I don't remember ever purchasing a brand new Ender 3. Huh. That's interesting. Wifey, have I ever bought a brand new Ender 3? I thought I only bought used ones. My head just does not function right now. But they still sell these things. You know? They still sell them. And that's what amazes the hell out of me. But if you look, you know, FlashForge has the number, the first 2 results right here. These were 259 the other day. Yeah, not that you know of. When did I buy one? I don't remember. I've never bought a new one that I know of. The Anycubic Cobra S1, I like that printer. I do. I don't think it's worth $819. $699 with a coupon, though. 120 bucks off is a good deal. I've wanted to try one of these longer printers for the longest time. Yes, bad pun, I know. When did Amazon start selling Prusas? That's interesting. And see, this is what I don't understand. $179 for the old Ender 3, or you can buy the Ender 3 S1 for $200. Doesn't make much sense to me. Somebody's planning didn't work very well. Munchkins, what's going on? Welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just chit-chatting. I'm talking about printers right now. There's a Cheaty Plus 4. It is a bomb of a printer, and I mean good, but it possibly has issues. Like, I don't know. There's reports of it catching fire. I'm not positive of that. I'm not sure that's real. I don't know. The weird thing about Cheaty printers is they just look strange to me. They honestly do. Here we go. Anybody want to buy this for me? It's only $46,000. 600 by 600 by 600 millimeters. 46,000 bucks, people. It's cheap. They only have 20 left, so you got to hurry if you're going to buy me one. What in the absolute F is this thing? X-Maker. I've never heard of X-Maker. What the heck? Don't buy these. 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 Do not buy these. Do not buy this printer. This is junk. Absolute crap. Hey, the SV08. Good printer. There's another Anycubic combo. Another Prusa. That's the MK4, not the MK4S. There's not much difference. What are these X makers? I've never heard of this brand. Getek, well, I've heard of them. I've never heard of them actually making printers, but that's interesting. Yeah, Delio, just give me 46 grand. I mean, I'll work with it. Don't buy a Dremel either. Don't buy Dremel. Don't buy Dremel. Don't buy Dremel. Bad customer service, apparently. I've read too many negative things about their stuff, and it's way overpriced. Like stupidly overpriced. Look, there's the Anycubic Cobra S1 combo for $6.99 without a coupon. Artillery. Now, I've heard some good things about the printers. There's several small printers folks are getting them to schools. Yeah, I know. The problem is a lot of them sell junk to schools, which is bad. Now, that's why a lot of places are just struggling. Oh, look, this one can print engine blocks. Look at that. Look at that big honker, guys. Look at this thing. 600 by... The door's not even big enough to get the print out. All right? I'm not sure I got room for that in my house. Lord Seltzer. So which one would you recommend and say is the best? Well, that's a good question. That all depends on what you want to do with it and your budget. Ooh, they sell ID formers. Oh, these are nice. Belt-fed printers. A little tricky to set up, but they're nice printers. So, there's a lot of printers on the market today. And, I mean, I would say right now, if you wanted to get a full multicolor system that is going to last a while, I would say you have basically two options. If you wanted a larger build volume, you have the Creality K2 or the K2 Max if you want the biggest one, with the CFS, or the Bamboo Labs X1C with an AMS, or multiple CFSs or AMSs. Either one of those options, you're going to be starting off right around $1,500. If you wanted something that's entry level, that is solid, but it only does one color at a time, I will recommend this all day long, every day, and it's going to be the FlashForge Adventurer 5M. That's what we're printing on over here. Okay. Over here. I love this printer. I've had very few issues with it other than some things that I did myself, like messing up hot ends. And it just prints. You know, and they're less than $300. They're $279 on Amazon right now. So, and they're readily in stock. Now, the Centauri, the Elegoo Centauri Carbon is a good one. It's going to be under $300 as well. It's a fully enclosed printer. It does single color printing. It just came out recently, so it doesn't have a long-term track record yet. But reviews are good on that printer as well. I mean, and I'll be honest, I'm recommending a lot of Core XY printers because instead of what we call bed slingers, is because they print with far more precision. The mechanics of them are just more in tune. I mean, bed slingers can print some beautiful things, don't get me wrong. But there's always issues unless you're going to go with something like a Prusa. And you're looking at, you know, $1,000 just for a bed slinger. And it's like, nah. So just go Core XY right off the bat. You know, I have 4 Enders in here right now. And right now, all 4 of them are giving me problems. That's why we're printing with this one right now. Yes, they are. The camera can't even keep up with this thing. I need more USB cameras. These IP cameras off my phone, off old phones, is just not doing the trick. Oh. Where the hell did the shrimp father go? Martin, are you still around? Yeah, all the money is in the support contracts. Yeah. Speaking of which, what was that? I got an email from, oh God, who was it? Let me go over here. You guys will get a kick out of this. Wonder Maker. Wonder Maker makes some pretty cool printers. But it says, hi friends, we're back with exciting news. Let's dive in. Number 1, new add-ons available for your purchase. 6-month extended warranty, a 13-month extended warranty. Who comes up with 13 months? And you can get a cold plate and an extra ZR unit. We were just talking about the support contracts. Yeah, Lord Seltzer, it's, I mean, what I would do is if you want the best bang for your buck, start off with the FlashForge Adventurer 5M. Learn how to slice. That is the biggest obstacle when it comes to printing 3D prints. It's not designing it. It's not actually printing it. It's learning how the slicer works. Because here's the thing. Take this particular print we're doing right now. If I would have spent probably half hour on the slicing of this, I probably could have made it to where I didn't have to print this frog with supports. Hey Mythical, what's going on? Hey Tough Bro, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome everybody. But I didn't spend a half hour. We opened it up. I changed a few things and hit boop. There you go. Printing. Now, will it come out pretty much the same? Yes. Will there be a little bit more post-processing where you have to clean it up? Yes. You know, it's like printing a box is not always practical, printing it with the bottom straight down. Depending on, you know, what kind of load you're going to be putting on it, you might need to tip that box at 45 degrees or 30 degrees, support it from one side, and let it print at an angle. That way you actually have more rigidity. Because you have to remember with 3D printing, especially if you're doing practical things, you know, like door hinges or anything mechanical, anything that can hold load, you have to look at it from an angle of where is this most likely to break, because it's plastic and it's printed in lines. No, you can't print two colors at the same time. No, that would be the FlashForge ADX5, and it's about $500. It's literally pretty much the same printer that can print multiple colors. ADX5. It can do 4 colors total. I mean, if you wanted to spend a little bit more money, then the Anycubic S1 Cobra, the Anycubic Cobra combo, which would be, let's see, let's go back a page or two. See, this is the K2 Plus combo right here, what I was referring to. It's about $1,500. And then this is the FlashForge Adventurer 5M. But that's not the right price tag. They're $279 with coupon. Yeah, the Cobra S1 combo, which you can pick up for about $700. It's the cheaper of all the multicolor systems right now, with a, you know, multi-material system. It's got really good reviews as well. So this is a good printer. So if we apply a $120 coupon, that takes it down to $700. And you won't have nearly as many issues with a Core XY printer as you will with what we call a bed slinger. You know, these are good printers. They're all pretty much the same technology these days. Wanted to take a look at something here. Visit the FlashForge store. There's no use in buying the ADM5 Pro because you can print off the case and have the exact same printer. And the ADX5 is still not up here for sale on Amazon. Nope, I'm not needing you. 3D printer. And they can, oh, there it is. The ADX5. So it's literally the 5M with multi-material system on it. So $449, but they're sold out right now. And I really wish that I could have gotten FlashForge to send me one of these to review. I really wish they would have done it. But it's got a very unique system because all the spools go on one side. But there's, you know, it's pretty much the same thing as what I have now, just prints multiples. So there are some things that I do print in multicolor, but I do what they call a manual color swap. It takes a lot longer to do that way. Here, just me. Just me. Show you. I designed this yesterday morning, literally yesterday morning, and printed it off. And it's 2 different colors. So it is a it's actually the color that I did Mythical Heroes Dragon in. But then I printed silver on top of the lettering. So this is the symbol for Monster Hunter Wilds, I guess. So this is a custom design of my own. I made this in about 15 minutes because I was going to give it away on stream when we do our Monster Hunter Wild stream. So that'll be next week. So look forward to that. It's a good game, yeah. Very good game. All right, now let me kill this camera off of here. Yeah. There's three enders right here. That one's the camera's off of its mount on that one. I don't know why. Plus this one right here. I just got done putting this one back together. Well, it's not even done yet. And they all have issues. But I'm a tinkerer, so I enjoy messing with them. Use the same manual swap to embed a single layer of infill CPU, TPU fly swatter. Ooh, I want to try that. That sounds interesting. Hello, my friend. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but hello and welcome. Hey, look, it actually works again. I guess the question is going to end up being, Chad, is how many actual USB cameras and HDMI cameras can I plug into this computer without it blowing up? Because I'm really getting tired of these IP cameras not working right. Kashmir, welcome. Chat, we're about ready to hit 70,500 followers over on Twitch. You guys are awesome. I wonder when the next drop is going to happen, because it seems like Kind Penguin just keeps reposting the same video in different regions of the world. Because first it was English speaking, and then it was India, and then it was Hispanic. Where are we going to go next? B-Trick, what's going on? Welcome. I am doing well, Hash. I'm doing well. And if I shorten your name, it's just because that's what I do. So you got another question. So when the piece is ready, you need to clean it up, right? So this particular piece, it does have supports on it. So yeah, I'll have to do some post-processing cleanup on it. Yep, absolutely. Is it hard? No. Sometimes it's painful, but not hard. I am literally tempted to go buy myself a pair of chainmail gloves so plastic stops cutting me. People always call you Hash. All right. Well. Phoenix Gaming, what's going on? Shout you out? Why? That's kind of arrogant, isn't it? Coming into somebody's chat and going, shout me out. I mean, you just got a shout out, literally, just for me saying your name. I'm glad you're here, but that's not the way to get attention, just so you know. Yeah, I know. Sometimes text doesn't come through properly. So no worries though. No worries. We're all friends here. So I'm kind of a stickler for etiquette. Lord Seltzer, I appreciate you. You just saw my reel? Well, yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Tough Bro says, I got a question. How much time would it take to print some 3D models? I don't know which models. It depends on the model. Right now, we're printing a model of an articulated frog, and it's a 6-hour print. I appreciate you being here, Phoenix. No, it's not the Plexi Factory Frog. No, sadly, it's not. This one is... Where did I get this one? I got it off of Printables. It was just the first articulated frog that I found. Let's see. Bring the slicer up here. And we show you. Boing. It's kind of a cute little thing. Uh-oh. Chain links for legs. That's kind of fun. It's a neat little thing. Wifey wanted a frog printed, so we got a frog. Sadly, it requires support, so it's going to take forever to clean it up, but it'll be worth it. I actually would like to get a subscription to Flexi Factory. You know, get on their Patreon, what have you. Just need a little bit of residual income for that one, like everything else. Money's got to come in before I can start buying stuff. Ding, 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 ding. 189 non-manifold edges on this thing. Woo-wee. All right, Phoenix, we're not going to play that game. I think India is a fine country, and it's got good people in it, just like everywhere else in the world. And that's going to be the limit of what I say on that. It's quite funny, though. There have been a number of people that have come into chat in the last 2 months or so with the absolute intent on trying to rile me up. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. It was about 18 months after my daughter had passed away, you know, when she was killed. And I was sitting literally in this room, and I looked up at her picture, and I had an epiphany. And since then, my life has changed quite a bit. The little things in life don't matter. They just don't. The only thing that matters is the big things that mean something. Your family, your loved ones, your friends, you know, whichever God you pray to, if you pray to a God at all. Because having no faith is actually having a faith. You have faith that there is no higher being. That's still a faith. So, I mean, there's so many of the little things out there. Like, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? None of it matters. You know? Especially all these people that have DM'd me going, you live in the US. What do you think of Trump? Don't care anymore. Just don't, it doesn't bother me. It's a little thing. Because nothing he does directly is ever going to affect my daily life until World War III starts. And I can guarantee that he won't be the one starting it. There's other hotheads around the world that would love to do that first. Did we get justice for my daughter? Yes. Her killer, her boyfriend, is in prison for the next 30 to 40 years. Is it long enough? Absolutely not. And listen to Heidi. She's a hard ass. So is my wife. You pissed my wife off. Oh, Jesus. Aaron Pari wants me to stretch. Probably a good idea. Oh, yeah. That hurts. Glazed yams. Oh, that sounds good. Too much sugar, though. I'm still old and I'm still fat and I don't have a lot of sugar. Figure it out. All right. Is it Dog XD or Doge XDDDDD? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Dog XD. All right. I bet you get quite a bit of that these days. See, that's still sugar. Damn it, it's still sugar. What in the world is going on? Why can't I get my touch portal? Oh, there it is. It's finally working now. Look, I can turn my camera on and off. Oh, yay! Your English is bad? Well, so is mine. So we're in good company. We're in excellent company. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the 2-hour mark here. So, let's go find somebody to deliver you great people over to. It is time for me to chill for the rest of the weekend. So, give me just a moment. Let's go see who's live on the YouTubes, and then we'll see who's live on the Twitches. So stick around, don't go anywhere. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Let me copy this. Yep. All right. So, all of you beautiful people on YouTube are going to go over to 3DHP. Phoenix, you don't want me singing. And then all of you beautiful people on Twitch, come on. Let's go find somebody awesome on Twitch to deliver you to. Give me just a moment. Oh, wait, you know what? Jerry is on over here too. Where is it? 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 There we go. Copy that. And let me start the raid over on Twitch, everybody. Following. Don't go anywhere. Go give them some love. Tell them the captain sent you. Be nice. Have kindness. All that good stuff. Twitch, you're getting over there in 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid and
So, no,
YouTube.
she goes, I know what store you're
Later.
going. I said, no, where am I at? She goes, you're going to Micro Center. I said, no, I'm not at all. Next thing you know, she's like,
Oh,
yeah,
we got a
Phil's
raid
coming.
coming in.